Today's the day we are going to do a full makeover in here in the guest bedroom. I know we do this a lot. I'm trying to figure out this space. Every time I redo it, it gets better, but I think we can do even better than what we did last time. So I had moved our bed in here when we got a new bed. I love this bed. It's perfect. It's beautiful, but it's just, the style doesn't go in this house. I feel like it's a little more glam. I feel like it's too big for this space. We're still gonna do a king size bed, but it's just so tall and wide. I just think we need to do something different. I didn't love these mirrors in our bedroom with the bed, but we just moved everything over in here. So I'm gonna take these down. We're gonna do a new bed. I've got new bedding. I have Christmas decor to put up. So basically we're gonna like take this room apart, clean it, put it all back together and decorate. So I hope you guys are ready.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes.
I'm going to start off just by removing everything that I'm not going to be using going forward, just so it kind of clears it out. I see what I'm working with, but things that I know I'm keeping, I'm not going to move it. Things like the nightstands, especially since they're heavier, lamps, I don't want to unplug, so if it's staying, I'm just going to leave it there. But I do want to thank Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to talk about them a little bit later, but first let's get this room cleared out.
Whatever we do, we will be all right. These holiday wonders will open your mind.
I'm not gonna lie, it already looks better just taking down the black mirrors. I just don't think I've ever been a huge fan of those black round mirrors. They're way heavier than they look up on that wall. But yeah, I can already see a big difference. I'm gonna wait for Chase to come home to like take this bed apart. I'm starting to get curious about this piece over here. Like, I've loved this piece. We've had it since our first house, like before YouTube probably even existed. No, it existed, but I wasn't on it. So hopefully it makes it. But yeah, I think I need a little bit of black, but maybe just that one black element's enough. But like I said, I'm so glad. I should have taken those down a long time ago. Side note, this is what the guest closet looks like. I've just been cramming stuff in here. There's so many like pillows and comforters that I just like threw this. You'll like, when we're decorating, you're gonna see all this, but my house isn't always perfect. It's not always like this either, but it's not always perfect. We have balance. Now I do again want to thank Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. I picked up some really good goodies to be hosting for when family's coming in. The first thing I bought were new sheets. I feel like that's nice. If you need new sheets, check these out. Just a little tip, anytime I'm buying sheets, I always look for this deep pocket fit mattress. Otherwise it won't stay on, because we have a mattress and then I have a foam topper underneath here. Plus we have like a padded like cover. So I want to make sure it's going to tuck all the way on there and stay on. So just be aware, if you have a problem where your like sheet keeps coming off, make sure you're getting one like this that says deep pocket. I'm pulling all of this out so I can throw it in the washer while we're working on the rest of the space, so it'll be ready to go. This is a duvet cover, and guys, I haven't even washed it yet. It is so soft. So if you're needing a good duvet cover that's white, like I said, I haven't even washed it and dried it yet, and it's so soft. Like, I could immediately put this on the bed, but I am gonna go throw it in the washer. I also picked up 3 of these to go above the headboard. Now I will say it's just like a canvas. There's no actual texture, which I knew when I ordered them. I always read reviews, but I just wanted to see what they looked like when they came in, and I want to see what they look like hung, because if so, that's like a big money saving thing, especially if it's just going to be like back in a bedroom, because like art pieces like this can get really, really pricey. And I did do the same thing, just because you guys know I'm very minimal. I don't like things super busy, and since there was a lot of lines on them, I wanted to keep it the same. So I'm really curious to see how these turn out, but I love how like big and oversized they are. So yeah, I'm curious to see how these look, so definitely stay till the end when I'm decorating so you guys can see what you think. And I did want to let you know that Wayfair does have a Black Friday event going on right now through November 29th. They have fast shipping up to 80% off, so you can find some really good products right now. And just a little heads up, Wayfair does have a really good storage options. I did a whole video with them where I just bought organizers and worked on different spaces, especially like our closet, so I can link that one for you. But the new bed we're getting, I don't know if I've talked about it or not, it lifts up so I can actually keep stuff underneath it. Now typically I'm not one that stores anything under beds or behind doors. But if you're short on space and it's made to like lift up and you don't like see it when you walk in because it's like on the ground, I highly support it. So if you're in like a small apartment or small home and you're like needing storage, I love that they make beds that do that now. So I'll be showing you that later. But I picked up one of these. So like whatever I put down there, not that it'll get dusty, but just in case, I grabbed that. And then I've had these from previous things. So yeah. I'll be organizing that space later. So you add that much like storage space if you need it. Another thing I wanted to mention are these nightstands. I get asked about them all the time, and every time I link them, they're sold out. But Wayfair has them. So it has like a matching dresser. I used to have it if you guys remember. But if you want these, you know, they normally sell out quick, but they're really affordable for the like white oak look. So that will be in the description box as well. They also have amazing decor pieces. These are such a high-end dupe. I probably can't say the brand, so I'm not going to because I get in trouble for that. But they are stunning. No matter where I put them, they look beautiful. If you're curious what's going to be on sale, so like bedding's up to 70% off, bedroom furniture is up to 65% off, and then like seasonal decor is up to 55% off. So this is definitely time to check it out. Even if you're not looking for like bedding and stuff like that, they have just about everything. If my style isn't your style, that's 110% okay too. They have something for you. So don't forget to check them out, especially while this Black Friday event's going on. I'm gonna have the link down below in my description box, plus all the links to everything I purchased, just in case you saw something that I chose. But don't forget, it's going on now through November 29th, and I do want to thank Wayfair again for sponsoring today's video.
Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas, I only wanna be close to you.
Okay, so while the bed's out of here, I'm gonna give it a good vacuum. I have to do this at the end too, but anytime you move a big piece of furniture, I don't care if it's a washer, sectional, refrigerator, bed, definitely clean underneath it, because there's very few times that you get to clean areas like that. These walls are full of holes. I know it's hard to tell like on camera, but we're gonna go ahead and putty them and paint them before we put anything else up there. Okay, it's gonna be hard to see on camera, but for some reason it is so dirty up here. Like handprints are just, I mean, it's not handprints, but it's like if you had like dirty black hands. It's on the wall and we have no idea why. It's in our guest bedroom. It's way tall. Like you have to have a ladder to clean it. We have no idea why it's that dirty.
Yeah, I don't know.
It still looks dirty. We thought it was a shadow because this right here looks dirty, but I had Chase move the fan and it's a shadow.
I'm gonna go get this big splotch.
This room's so hard because it does not have good lighting. So all we have is this fan. And that's how it was in Chase's office. So we added like can lights. I should have just done it in here, but it's like a guest bedroom. Doesn't need to be that bright. But then when I go to film, you can just tell like all the shadows because the different lights. But I can definitely see that's dirty.
I'm gonna dry it off.
Yeah, and see if some of that comes off because it's like it just smeared.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can kind of see. I can tell on the camera lens this looks dirty. That's like what it looks like down here. You just can't tell, but it's like actually dirty. It's not a shadow. And then we have to get to work putting a bed together. Oh wow. I think I'm gonna have to give you like a soapy cloth.
I think so.
Let me go grab that. It's looking better, but man, it's still kind of up there. I don't know. I don't know what happened to this wall. It's not even like the headboard went that high.
And I could see if we had a picture. Right
Yeah.
here, and that was just on around it, but it wasn't.
But still, what would make it dirty around a picture?
I don't know.
And like our mirrors were here. I don't know. I wish you guys could tell. It's just like this dark room and white paint. Yeah. I mean, it's better, but it's still dirty. So weird. Okay, the box was pretty heavy that the bed came in, so instead of trying to like lug it in here and then have to take all the cardboard and stuffing and, you know, all that out, we just decided to bring it in piece by piece, which actually made more sense too, because once again, this isn't like going in the living room, it's going in a bedroom, so it's just a little bit tighter, especially since we have like the fireplace in there and the mattress and stuff like that. It took a little bit going back and forth, but it was just way better for us. Like it worked out, and then we didn't have to carry all that packaging back out. Anytime Chase is doing a project like this for me, I try to help him out in ways I can. And the first thing I can do is clean up. I can take out all the extra wrappers and packaging, stuff like that, so it's not in his way. I also try to like keep his tools organized. If he needs one, I go and grab it so he's not having to get up or down. You can also like bring them their favorite drink, whatever that is. You can turn on like a game or a show or music or podcast, and it kind of helps their time go by quicker, but I definitely try to just help where I can. Now's the fun part where we get to start putting everything back together. When we first saw this bed, we thought it was going to take a long time to put together, and it really did not take that long at all, especially since you can like lift it and keep stuff underneath it. I thought that process would be hard, but it really wasn't at all. But I did want to just go ahead and show you how everything's turning out. Look at George. I love the bed. Like, it feels so much bigger in here now, and I think I'm gonna love these. I'm gonna have Chase hang them before we put on all the new bedding, because otherwise he's gonna be standing on it. So he's gonna do that next, and then I can't wait to get the bed made, but I'm loving this color scheme. This artwork matches this bed perfect. Can you guys tell up close? So like I said, this isn't textured at all. It's flat, just canvas, but I feel like for the look and the price, it's gonna be perfect. I was kind of worried at first it was going to be a little too busy, but everything's so plain in here. Like I'm going to have all plain bedding, and then I do have like, you know, white oak accents, but I think it's going to add a little bit of interest without it being like, you know, crazy. I think it's going to be just enough. And now the hanging begins. Side note, we were able to clean the wall. You know, after just like some soap and water and scrubbing it, it all like was clean again. It was just so weird. I don't know what was up there originally, but I'm glad it's clean because you can really see it on white, especially now that we have artwork up there. Guys, I've been adding artwork to my house and I love it. It's not like normal artwork. You guys know I'm more neutral and stuff like that, but I feel like it's just really bringing the spaces together. But now we're gonna move on and I'm gonna start making the bed. Guys, these sheets were really soft, so if you're needing like new sheets but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg because it's for a guest bedroom, but you still want it to feel like they're in like a luxury hotel, I feel like this is a good set to keep in mind, because you like want your guests to be comfortable, but like I get you don't want to spend a ton of money on them just because it is a guest room and it doesn't get used often. But I feel like this was a really nice set and came in lots of different colors.
Moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Making plans, what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you.
So my goals for a guest bedroom is that it feels clean, cozy, and inviting. I want it to be like, hey, we stayed at a luxury hotel this week. That's what I tried to provide my guests. Like even the bathroom I have stocked. I have tons of towels, lots of products like hair dryers, straighteners, you know, all like nice shampoos and extra toothbrushes. I don't know, all that stuff, because I just want it to be like an experience when they come. I don't know if everybody appreciates it, but I try to put in a lot of effort. For me, staying away from home, I just don't enjoy it. So I want to know when people come here, they're at least enjoying it somehow. Like you may want to be at home, but at least when it was here, it was like nice and the bedding was soft and everything was clean and it was just very welcoming.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. Loving so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe.
It looks so good in here. I feel like the bed's the perfect size. Now that it's lower, it doesn't take up as much space. Plus, I can raise this up. So if there's things I want to keep in there, I can, which is nice. So if someone's staying, you know, longer than a couple days, they can have the storage. Or if I have things here in our guest closet, but I want it empty for them, I can just throw it down there. I feel like that's going to be so nice to have. But now we're going to do some final touches because it's Christmas time, so we definitely want to put some Christmas decor in here. And I'm sure I already talked about this in the beginning of the video, but it's from Wayfair. So I'm just going to put a few simple things out, and I feel like it's going to be perfect for any guests that come stay with us during the holidays. Now it's time to add a little bit Christmas, so I don't want to overdo it in here because it is like a small area, but if someone's coming in for the holidays, I want them to have that Christmas vibe. So our last guest bedroom was just bigger because I could fit a whole tree in there. When we measured it out, this one was supposed to be about the same size, but like something's off. I think a wall went up in a different spot, but it works. Like when someone's here, they're not in that room much, but I definitely don't have a spot for a big tree. Maybe if I didn't have the fireplace there, maybe I could do, you know, like a skinny one, but I still want a touch. So I went ahead and added this beautiful garland I found on Wayfair, and then these reindeer that no matter where I put them, they look gorgeous. I want like 3 more sets. I want them in my entryway, I want them in my guest bathroom, and I want them here on this fireplace. They just look so high end, and it's such just a sophisticated way to like decorate for Christmas.
Making our Christmas memories, oh, and I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories.
I'm going to show you some afters here in a little bit. I'm going to vacuum the floor because I feel like I like to get all like the footprints out. I could move into this space and be so happy. Like I love everything about this room. I love the bed. I feel like it just fits our style so much more, but it fits the room better. So we still kept a king size mattress, but since it's just not as grand and as wide and as tall, it just makes you feel like there's more open air and space. So I'm in love with it. The artwork is perfection with the bed, the nightstands, and the lamp still worked. I keep walking into this space every single day. Since we did this, I walk over there every single day and look at it, and like I used to rarely go in that room.
Making our Christmas memories, oh,
Okay, here is the final reveal. I was gonna do it in the morning, but I feel like sometimes with the light coming in, it's even harder. So like all the organizers I just threw in underneath that, so that's gonna be helpful that I can kind of have storage that doesn't have to be organized. Not that it won't be, but just that's not visual. Especially in a guest bedroom, I feel like if you have extra items, that's the space you want to keep it because it doesn't get used often. But you also don't want your guests to see it, and you don't want to have to move it out every time they come, which is kind of like what we do with this closet. So I'm really glad it can just be tucked away there. They don't even have to know it opens, or if you want to share it with your guests, you can. Like, especially if they're like staying longer, kind of like I mentioned before. But I will say, and I keep saying it, like the bed fits the space so much better. It's not near as wide. It's not near as tall. I love it's just like a few pillows on the bed. The sheets are so soft, especially this duvet cover. So if you're needing a good one, I'm going to link it. It comes with the duvet cover and then these 2 pillow covers. Over here, I will say it looks very Christmassy, but I feel like this isn't matching this at all. Like I feel like I look over here and it's one room, and then I look over here and it's a different one. So I'm trying to process like what I should do. It's good for the holidays. I will say I love those deer there, but no matter where I put those deer, they look amazing. I love them in here. I love them in my entryway. I stuck them like in between the sinks in our guest bathroom, and they look so good. Like they're a piece. No matter how you decorate your house, they're gonna blend in. So I really think I might order more. Fingers crossed they're not sold out, because I feel like they're just so easy, especially if you just have one. Like it's not a set, so if you just want to get the big one or the small one, it's beautiful. I feel like the garland looks good. I typically add stockings here, and I've used them in our bedroom right now, so I don't know if I'm going to get a few just to make it feel Christmassy. And then when people come, I put like Christmas art on the TV screen. But yeah, you'll have to let me know your thoughts. I'm in love with this side. I'm just trying to figure out like now the like traditional black fireplace doesn't go. So one side of me saying like get rid of it, but it's really hard because we've had it since our first house. The other side's like painting it like a taupe color, like a taupe, like beige. Would that be weird? Okay, let me know your guys' thoughts. But I know you guys love this. I know you're attached to this, but you have to see, like it's 2 different rooms, whichever way you're looking. And I am incredibly happy with this side. Like, that's very calming to me. But then I feel like this side's just really heavy because it's a lot of black.
Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again.
Okay, I want to know, would you stay in this guest bedroom and would it feel nice? Am I missing something? I will say I forgot to add a clock. My mom stays in here a lot while she watches the boys, and she was like, the one thing you're missing is a clock. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it never even crossed my mind. So I definitely need to add a clock, but am I missing anything else? I do want to thank Wayfair again for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget, I'm going to have all the links, all the dates, everything down below in the description box, so definitely check that out. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Christmas memories.